Okay, welcome to the Flipping and Wholesaling Houses in New York show. I am Michael Pinter, where I teach you how to start flipping or wholesaling houses in New York, or if you're already doing it, how to build your business. This is a weird request, and I think that I think that this wasn't a real question. I think it was more like an FU. The person basically said, "Who are you, and why would I ever listen to you?" So I'm going to answer that question. So I'm going to give you a little background on who I am. So I bought my first house in Long Island in 1996. I spent 17 years with the same mortgage company, or fancy word, real estate finance company. Same company, still around since I started working there in 1997. Was dabbling in real estate investment part-time while I was working there. And I really was tired of watching other people buy properties, fix them up, sell them, and make a fortune while I was in the mortgage industry. So I started doing it part-time. And then in 2013, I went full-time into it. And really for the first 4 years, I was buying at live auctions. I went to every single Tuesday in Nassau County live auction and bought more houses every single year, made more money every single year. But after 4 years of that, I sort of realized that there's no way to control whether you're going to buy more properties on auction. So I started about 5 years ago. What was it, 13, 14, maybe 2017, marketing direct to sellers. And business has definitely grown since then. Business has been good. And what I started doing is wholesaling as many houses as I could. Because when you manage a lot of rehabs, it becomes a big problem. Almost impossible to manage contractors. Most contractors will tell you they can take on more work and they can't. And I realized that hard to manage it. And also I had an entire crew literally disappear. I found that they all got deported to Mexico. They were all related. I don't know what happened. They disappeared one day. Their sister told me in broken Spanglish after that they all got deported, immigration. And I didn't have the crews to do work on deals that I was closing. So I tried to just wholesale them to other rehabbers because I had bought them cheap enough at that point to still make a little money. When I was buying at auctions, I wasn't buying cheap enough to wholesale. Because if you're buying on MLS or you're buying from something that's listed, or you're buying even at auction, you're competing with other rehabbers. And remember, when you wholesale, you got to buy it cheap enough that there's a spread between what a rehabber would pay and what you're paying, so that you can make that spread. So that's been happening, and business has been great. And I, honest to God, love what I do. I love going to work every day. And what happened, really, where I started helping people was beginning of 2019, I saw that there was no RIA, a Real Estate Investor Association, that was there around in our area that was really designed to help people. There's a couple of them in the area, but one makes you sit for dinner, and I only eat kosher, so I couldn't even sit through that. It made me nuts. Also, the presentation took an hour. Another one was farther out in Suffolk. It wasn't close. So I started my own RIA, Nassau County RIA, which you can see the link up on Facebook or below. By the way, if you like these videos, please click like. And if you're watching on YouTube, please subscribe. Also go to How to Flip New York if you want more information about how I can help you. So I started this RIA, and people started coming. And the RIA, as of today, has about 700 members. And a lot of people had the same questions, and they wanted help. And I said, I'll help. And I just helped a lot of them. I have a bunch of testimonials from people who have helped get their first deal. I get tremendous satisfaction at helping people get their first deal. I'm able to answer the same question 1,000 times, which is what I get. And I started posting videos in YouTube talking about what I do and and questions that people were answering. So almost all these are by request. That is my story, what I've done. And I have testimonials that'll show that I've helped people. And in general, so I sell a course. That's, I think, the only place that teaches people how to do this in New York. And that's what I sell. People have asked me to coach them. I haven't really figured out how to do that yet, but I expect to do that later if people really want it. But I'm really just trying to help people because I love what I do, and I want other people to be able to do it. I also don't believe in, people ask me all the time, why are you training your competition? I don't believe in competition. I only believe in collaboration. And I think that more people who know how to do this right and who are really out to help sellers and buyers are good for business in general. So people that have come, students from the RIA have come and have brought deals to me that we've co-wholesaled. They've bought wholesale deals from me that they wanted to rehab or wholesale, and I am happy to help. That's the story. If I does resonate with you, if you think I'm full of crap, that's fine. But that's my story, and that's my credentials, I guess, to why I'm qualified to help people and why I've been helping people. That's pretty much it. So again, click like if you like these. Go to How to Flip New York if you want more information. And thank you for watching.